What's up, everybody? Soul here with another video for your viewing pleasure, and today we got another look from Overhype Studios as they've released their next dev diary. And yeah, these guys have been consistent week in, week out, giving us updates, feedback, information, even content. And so we're going to dive right into this one. This one's dev diary number 43. It is titled Construct Loot, Blueprints, and Workshop. Construct update number 1. Here we go. It is finally time to let you know about the first bigger update of the MENACE early access. Please keep in mind that while we are working on big milestone updates you find on the roadmap, we are simultaneously improving, balancing, and reworking the UI, tweaking the AI, adding minor content like items and operations, and fixing bugs, of course. We will, of course, keep doing that throughout early access and beyond. Very nice. We hope to deliver this update to the early access build soon. We will keep you updated on the date. And usually with these guys, when they say soon, it's like it's around the corner. It's coming. So, very exciting. Good stuff right here. Let's continue on. Breaking the mold. The tools that the players in MENACE can employ so far are mostly conventional weapons and equipment that were devised by human scientists and manufacturers. With the advent of the constructs, the basics of what is known by humans and what is technically possible get substantially warped and broken up. Unknown alloys, materials, and technical components are employed by the constructs and wait to be investigated, researched, and ultimately weaponized to level the playing field. Forgive my dyslexic mind. As the constructs are not using any weapons or items that humans can interact with, only components, parts, and leftovers can be looted from destroyed construct entities. Turning these into anything useful requires a lot of dedication and resources, but will ultimately expand the possibilities of the TCR units beyond what's comprehensible. Yeah. The items that can be created from the construct leftovers will move the game's item progression from the mid-game to the late game, and will, at the same time, add more high-tech and sci-fi items that move the feeling and the setting away from conventional modern military setting. That's pretty nice. The items created through the new system will still be as immersive as possible, with punchy and satisfying visuals and sounds, and will fit in well with existing gear. There's not one truth of war that's always evident. It is invention. Invention always is closely tied to war. It's sad, it's true, but strife and competition pushes the mind to invent, and these things usually go hand in hand, so I'm really loving to see that. And plus, I want some more sci-fi in this. Like, we're supposed to be in the way back. Like, we're far away. I want some sci-fi madness in this. We've got just a few little things that shoot lasers, and so I'm excited about this. This is nice. Construct loot. Looking good right here. We got some visuals. For the new system, the first step is to overhaul the construct loot. The items gathered from the cybernetic enemies will no longer just be valuable trade goods, but they will be actually useful. There will be 7 new loot items that are dropped by certain enemy units. Each item can be found with a different probability on a different unit. Fantastic. Gene size is going to gain a lot of value here. Also, some are way more common than others, of course. Here is a first glimpse at the new loot items. So, as you can see this visual, we got like a little bit of a flask here. As you can see, they got 2 of them for whatever reason in this. We got Goopy Goop. It's goulash. Goopy Goop goulash. We've got some bars here, some iron. It looks like it's got a little bit of a heating element to it, so I'm sure this is going to be utilized for lasers and whatnot. We got parts of a gun, couldn't tell you what from, and then we've got Pretty awesome looking laser crane eye. I'm sure this is off, the gun crawler. We got a little bit of like a sonar detector. It looks like something, maybe some, I don't know. It looks like some kind of a motherboard. It looks like it's been soldered. It's got like the detection thing right here. It's a Dragon Ball radar. And then we've got this fuse. I don't know. It's a cylinder of purple energy. Yeah. So really cool stuff here. And it says here you can have volatile reagents, mutated tissue, advanced alloys, and construct weapon parts, cybernetic optics, bioprocessors, and fusion power cells. Nice, guys. Of course, these can be traded on the black market like other loot, but they can be much more useful than that. Here we go. Blueprints and tech level. As soon as construct remains spread throughout the wayback, frantic research is undertaken all over the system. Most of the results are sealed behind heavy doors, but some of the blueprints find their way to the black market through shady avenues. As the items gathered from the constructs themselves have no use for humans, they have to be transformed or more easily used to improve existing already tested items. Nice. The efforts to find actual uses for these items are very costly, cheaper for some simple items, and more expensive for advanced ones. Makes sense? In the new system, we will add 3 categories of blueprints that can be acquired through the black market by spending trade value. This is very abstract. This is a very abstract system that symbolizes spending time, resources, and other means to find actual combat relevant uses of construct items. The blueprints have tech levels 1, 2, or 3. These levels symbolize the respective complexity of a project. Tech level 1 items will most likely be slightly modified and improve existing weapons and items, while tech level 3 items are highly advanced and experimental. I like this. Of course, there will be all types of new items, infantry armor, vehicle weapons, and all types of accessories and more. That's pretty phenomenal. As you can see, we've got some symbols here for the different tech levels. Tech 1, 2, and 3. So it's got a MENACE logo here. It really makes me wonder if we're not going to be able to research and kind of tinker with some other items too, like bugs and pirates. Maybe there'll be a new enemy we face in the future. I don't know. That's going too far. Enjoy what we have now. Sorry. Acquiring the blueprint will unlock an item project of the corresponding tech level. These have to be assembled in the new workshop. Fantastic. We got some more great visuals right here of some new guns. These clearly are modified and enhanced, so let's read about them. Workshop and item creation. Once a project has been unlocked through a blueprint, it can be assembled in the new workshop window. Each project or blueprint requires a specific set of construct loot items to be assembled. The items needed are highly dependent on the tech level and the types of items that is going to be created. Once a blueprint has been unlocked, it can be used over and over as long as the required construct items are available. We currently have 28 new items planned for the system, but we will expand it over the next year. It's not just 28. That's what we got now. It's going to be more. Here are some tech level 1 and 2 items where the original base of the improved weapon is still recognizable. This is fantastic. This is phenomenal. This is exciting. And so some like this right here, I can't tell you what this gun is off the top of my head, but I've used it a little bit. It's not terrible, but this is giving it some new utility and use. This thing might go through the roof and suddenly have a whole new purpose. I love it. I absolutely love it. Let's keep on going. The example is the EM Enhanced Assault Rifle. The one I was literally just pointing out. Now let's look at a tech level 1 example and see how the new system works. This squad weapon gets unlocked by acquiring a tech level 1 blueprint through the black market. And it looks good. Look at that. We got this glowing red light. It's very MENACE-esque. And then we got some nice new wires shown here where you can see there's some enhancement. It looks like we're going to get some, like, maybe some energy added to the propulsion system. Who knows? I'm not a gunsmith. I'm not an engineer. I just can look at this and broadly speculate. Regardless, I like this too, you know. It's very nice. It's for a strap, right? But anyways, moving on. An assault rifle upgraded with electromagnetic field generator that greatly increases the muzzle velocity of the projectiles as it moves down the barrel. The weapon has increased range, high kinetic energy, and very low drop-offs over distance. Nice. Okay. To assemble this squad weapon, you will need 6 construct weapon parts, 2 advanced alloys, and 1 volatile reagent. Okay. Although this weapon has powerful stats, we decided to have it obviously be based on an ARC assault rifle. The added advanced construct components that in this case speed up the projectiles fired by this weapon can obviously be seen attached to the upper receiver and the barrel. The concept for these types of items is to showcase how existing items with their low power aesthetics clash with the high advanced construct components to create a mix of old and new with an interesting and engaging visual identity. Items with tech levels 2 and 3 will become respectively more alien and will resemble known weapons and items less and less. Keep in mind that this is the first iteration of the system, and we will keep balancing, adapting, and expanding the system in the future. Nice. And then of course we got our standard engage, explore, and stay informed. You can find them on Discord, Blue Sky, Twitter, YouTube, Facebook, and Reddit for discussions, updates, and feedback. You can also subscribe to our monthly MENACE newsletter on our website. I highly suggest you do that. If you haven't left these guys a review, do so. This is phenomenal. Phenomenal. This is fantastic. Really, really grateful. Another great dev diary. Really good information. I'm excited. Are you excited? Crafting, enhancing weapons we already have, giving them new purpose and utility, adding a little more immersion to the sci-fi aspect. There's a lot cooking here, and I'm excited for it. Are you excited? Let's talk about it. Drop down in the comments and tell me all about it. We know the devs are paying attention and they're watching, so what you have to say matters. Yeah. It's too good, guys. Overhype's killing it. Gotta support them. Gotta support them. With that said, huge shout out and thank you to my soldiers. You guys and gals are the ones going above and beyond, supporting me, making sure the channel is rolling, staying healthy and doing well, and I'm ever so grateful for you. Thank you so much. If you too want to support the channel, make sure you check out the link down below. And until next time, guys, I will catch you later. Bye.